Hello, welcome to the Lone Show. I'm your host, John Milone. In this episode, I brought in regular Risk 11 and maybe eventually Eric Taylor, if he's
I'll
available.
I'll see if I can get him.
All right then.
You start.
And as for our guest, well, no one really. It's going to be one of those episodes again, I guess.
Yeah, it'll be one of these episodes where we just shoot the shit.
Yep. Debunk the files.
Let's get started.
All right then. So have you heard about the you know what?
What?
Sir Mark Rowley, Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police.
Haven't heard of it. I know there's a massive bank. There's a massive bank in Silicon Valley that's just went down and went bankrupt.
Oh.
And that doesn't sound good for anything. It's apparently the second biggest thing since 2008. Financial crash.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if that bank went down, that's going to have ripple effects, and there might be more banks going down. So we might even have a market thing like 2008.
Oh, that'll be tragic.
Be tragic, but it'd be opportunity for us to make a shitload of money.
Oh yeah, there is that. Seize the opportunity while you have the chance.
That's what you got to do. I seized the opportunity during COVID.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but I am looking into Kraft Heinz, the tomato, like the ketchup brand that has like multiple food brands in America, Canada, and everywhere. I'm thinking of buying into them.
Yeah, they do make good ketchup. So I don't see why not.
To be honest with you, when you think about it, everybody's going to need ketchup. Everybody's going to need certain types of cheese and condiments and that. Like, everybody's going to need that when you go to the supermarket. I may as well.
Yeah, we all need food to survive. And Heinz is a company that makes food. So, therefore, it makes a lot of sense.
I'm also thinking of Nestle and invest in Nestle, Kellogg's. Kellogg's, because I want to get in that. Because if I buy Kellogg's, I'll get all the cereal, like Mr. K, Special K, Rice Krispies, all them. And I'd also get Pringles. That brand. And if I invest in PepsiCo, if I invest in that, I'm going to get Walker's Crisps, Quavers, What's-Its, Hula Hoops, and I'm going to get. I'm also going to get Doritos.
Okay.
So people people eat a lot of Doritos and drink a lot of Pepsi Max. But yeah, I think I'm slowly going to start diversifying into supermarkets and like food brands. We'll also keep my stake in Tesla.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. So what else do you want to dive into?
What is the future of US politics?
I honestly do believe that they need to focus. They need to stop being the world's police, and they need to focus on building their own economy.
Yeah, worry about yourself before worrying about others. Simple as that.
Yeah. No offense, like, who gives a fuck if Taiwan, China get... What they need to do is... What America need to do is mend the fences with China and Russia, try and get along, try and be peaceful, try and compromise.
Yo, what's up?
Not much.
Hello there.
Hey, sorry guys, I was out for a bit. I was putting some...
We're just talking about, like, what the future of US politics is like.
Oh, yeah.
But China and Russia... America needs to fucking play ball and be nice with China and Russia.
Well, yeah, it's like... Bro, I don't know what... Yeah, that's true. We should definitely be nice to, like, China.
There's no added benefit to going to war with these two. They're both nuclear powers. They're both very mighty. They both have ties to massive economic powers. China pretty much has every country on the balls, and Russia has freaking control of most of the freaking a lot of exports.
Yeah, I think you said in the chat that I might win the election. Like, why'd you say that? You still didn't explain that before.
You said what you think that you might have a chance at winning an election.
Yeah, you said
because I think a lot of people are sick and tired of the thing, and I think a lot of people are if you're willing to go after the people that are freaking the woke left, I think a lot of people will freaking go with you, because I think a lot of people are sick and tired of them, honestly.
Yeah, no, I would definitely go after that. I would definitely go after them, stop their nonsense.
Because I think even DeSantis is going after him, saying like, what you're doing is wrong. Someone needs to tell them what's wrong, what's right and wrong. And I don't blame them. If things get too bad, I wouldn't be surprised if America splits itself in 3 or 4. They split the state. They basically become like 3, 4 separate countries. I wouldn't be surprised if Texas sides with Florida because they seem to have similar values, and then Tennessee, Texas, and Florida, and then Arkansas and
now if
Kansas,
America splits into if America splits into 4 separate 4 separate countries, which one do you think will actually survive? The one where they want to actually make babies and reproduce, or the ones where it's like, oh, I don't want to have a family, I don't want to have kids, this and that?
I'm honestly thinking Texas is going to do very well. Texas and Florida are going to do very well. I also think Arkansas is going to do pretty well as well.
Mm.
And I think Ohio would do as well. I think Ohio, Texas, Arkansas, and Florida would come into one thingy, and all the neighboring states that support the same bills as Ron DeSantis support exactly what Florida's doing beside them. A lot of the Republican states would follow Ron and follow Florida and Texas. And I think there are some Republican states that would maybe be neutral and maybe go to the left, but I don't know how many.
Personally, I wouldn't be. I said this before and I'll say it again. I probably wouldn't be a Democrat or Republican.
I would be. I have values of both. Like I have values of both. But I definitely think I side more on the Republicans on a lot of stuff.
I would side with Forward because, well, it's mutual. I mean, they want to bring Americans together, and it's like that's pretty much what I would do if I was president. Yeah. And it's like, bro, like we can't keep being separated. And if we keep having the Democratic and Republican Party, like, bro, we're gonna remain separated. Along with this idea of racism, which doesn't exist to the people at the top. It only exists to us.
Exactly. There need to be options.
Like, bro, it only exists to us. And it's like, bro, I would work hard to take that away. I would work hard to somewhat take that away by getting rid of certain things that would spark the idea of racism, spark the conversation of racism. Because bro, why are we still talking about this? It's like, we're the human race.
2022, 2023, yeah.
Bro, it's 2023. Why are we still talking about this? Why are we still having this?
Why are we still talking about this? Didn't we pay retributions to you guys years ago? Why are we still talking about this?
It's like no. I mean, we can have we could probably still have it in our heads as an idea, but it's the only time we should ever bring it up is on American History Month, because I would make that an official month.
A month.
Yeah.
A fucking week's good enough. You don't need a month. Why do you need a month?
Here we go.
Fine, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean to celebrate America, to be a patriot.
Isn't that exactly what the 4th of July is? Isn't that practically a 1 month celebration?
Huh. No, it's the 4th of July. It's not a 1 month celebration.
Oh.
No, it's
it's a 1 week celebration.
I don't. They prepare for it, but it's not really a 1 week. It's called the 4th of July. It's only celebrated on the 4th.
Yeah, of July.
Yeah,
but
that's
if you look into supermarket terms, they're preparing that for 1-2 months. They're practically preparing that a month for an entire month. You got to look at it like this: supermarkets, they find that they use stuff like this as ways to promote business and make money.
I mean, but isn't the 4th of July pretty much for the army people who go out and fight for our country?
I thought it was literally just a celebration to say.
Here's the thing: I'm talking about American history as a whole. Everything that happened in America.
I don't think the 4th of July. I thought the 4th of July was literally just to celebrate the day of that you guys became independent.
Not yet.
I don't think it was about military, but.
I mean, they kind of involved that. Yeah, they kind of involved that.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of is about the people who sacrificed themselves, to fight for our country. So yeah, it is the Day of Independence.
I question if all these people that sacrificed themselves would be happy with the state this country's in. That country's in. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I question if they'd be happy with the state that this country's that America's in right now.
They wouldn't.
They wouldn't. I personally wouldn't.
I know.
I asked like a freaking world, like I saw a video of like an American veteran basically saying, "This is not what we fought for.
Okay,
This
so
country's gone to shit."
Okay, yeah, no, the 4th of July is no, you're right. The 4th of July is on Independence Day. That is Independence Day, pretty much.
Yeah,
but it's a day, you know. And it's like, you know, I would want to make American History Month a thing because I want people to be more proud of where they came from. Like, people are not proud to come from America, yet they still live here.
Yeah, they're in one of the most privileged worlds.
Exactly.
In some aspects.
Yet no one is proud to be here, which is why I would give American History Month a whole month, because it's like, bro, we're pretty much gonna be celebrating America, celebrating the people who died for this country. I mean, we don't just need a week.
To be fair, there's a lot of marketing opportunity. Like McDonald's, they could bring back some of the old, like some really old dishes, American heritage dishes and that, or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, like,
something like that, and like other stuff like that. Supermarkets and shops like that could make a shitload of money off that. So I don't see why not.
I mean, yeah, like the only
thing now that you think about it, it's probably a smart idea.
No, exactly. You see, I mean, the only month I would give a week to is Pride Month.
A week?
Yeah.
A day is good enough for that.
Listen,
no.
I understand where you're coming from, but you got to give them at least a chance to do whatever they want and then go on with their lives.
I mean, yeah. Plus, I feel like, you know, if I give.
How about this? Why don't we make it a 2-day thing? Like, there's 2 days on Saturday and Sunday.
No, here's the thing. I feel like let's face it. If you have Pride, if you have a whole month of Pride, it will, you know, you did the parade already, it would get boring. You can literally do all of you want.
Yeah, it just loses its spark in like the first half of the month. If you give them a week, they'll use most of their time of it, and it just, yeah.
And you know what?
It feels more fulfilling.
You know how I would make it even more special. I'm still trying to decide whether if I would do it, whether if I would like let it happen somewhere in the middle of the month or by the end of the month. I'm still trying to decide.
Do you want to change the entire time of it, the entire month it's actually on to begin with? Do you want at the start of the year or at the end of the year? Because they never said you have. It would probably be a reason why you couldn't change the date, change the month that Pride's actually in, as long as it's celebrating a certain day.
Like, I would give. No, come on. I mean, I think they at least deserve a week. I'm not a bad person. I was gonna say I'll take it away, but it's like, no, I would give them a week.
They never want to take things away from people. Do you want to slowly over time strip away the veil? But you don't want to take away from people so really quickly, because I've learned that the hard way. If you do that, you're going to just start on anarchy.
I'm not gonna
away their rights.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Although I don't see a reason to, like, you know, celebrate sexual orientation. Like, once again, it's like, bro, if I say, oh, I'm straight and I just messed with this girl last night, no one would care. No one would care. Although I don't see the point. But, you know, they like it, so I mean, I would give them a week. I think you can fit what you want to do within a week. You can do the parade and all that stuff.
You could fit it in 2 days, Eric, if we're being truly honest. But we'll give them a week. No more, no less.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, I probably wouldn't give them Sundays, but, you know, yeah, a week.
Why not Saturday or Sunday? Yeah, kill it all in Saturday or Sunday.
What happened?
Why don't you just put in 2 days and get Saturday and Sunday over with? That's when most people are off anyway.
Oh, no, like, Sunday's God's day. I would not.
Good point. Yeah, you can't do that on Sunday.
Yeah, no, it's like Sunday is God's day, so it's like, you know, I can't.
Yeah. And also, what events got to take place in just 2 days?
Mother's Day. Wait, no, that's next week. 2 weeks from now. Oh wait, what days might take place in 2 days? You two?
Wait, what happened?
You guys there?
Yeah, I'm still there. What was the question?
You said 2 days. So what's happening in 2 days?
No, I don't think we said anything.
No, Jamie said what's happening in 2 days. I'm asking, like, what's happening in 2 days.
No, what I'm asking is, what what events would take place in 2 days?
You could do a parade. You could have you could make the most epic parade of all. Like you can make it even more special. There could be tons of planning going in for a month to make it one special day. You could do a parade. You could plan out a parade or something like that. You do it 4 months in that. They could be planning for it. Make sure it's good.
Also, yeah, no. I mean, also, yeah. I would. In that week, I would let them keep the parade as long as they keep their clothes on. Man, it's like, no. Show some.
There's children out there.
Right.
Come on,
I mean,
have some decency.
I would also ban kids from going to. I would also ban parents from taking their 5-year-old daughters to a drag show. You don't need that. They don't need to see that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, kids don't need to
ban
see that.
Ban, no offense. Ban kids. Kids should not be allowed to see drag shows.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just a bunch of half-naked adults. I mean, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
That's a valid point.
There's going to be tons.
Yeah, I mean, look. You can do. Look. I wouldn't take away your drag shows, but I'm not. I'm banning kids from it. Look.
I wouldn't take it away from them, but I'm definitely banning but
at least make it family friendly to an extent. If you can make it family friendly, then that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But if not, then
I don't think you can make a drag show family friendly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of adults.
But if they want to try, they can try.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'll be honest. I really don't know what I would do about drag shows. All I would do is just ban kids.
I'd make sure they're age appropriate. Actually, no. I'd make sure they're you'd have to make sure kids under the age of 10 are not allowed to go to that. We don't have things like that.
No, kids under the age of 18 in general aren't allowed to go to that.
You're a little bit more strict to that. I just make sure 10-year-olds and that, or people that are so young that they can be manipulated.
I mean,
if you go into an old man's van with candy.
I mean, 11-year-olds can be manipulated too.
Let's be honest, 18-year-olds can be manipulated, Eric. Let's be honest.
I mean, 18-year-olds.
You can manipulate an 18-year-old to vote for freaking Biden.
Well, no, I mean, no, but 18-year-olds.
Student loan refinance debt.
Now, here's the thing: 18-year-olds are legal adults, so I mean, I wouldn't care if an 18-year-old.
I still think you should raise the age of voting to about 21. That's just my opinion.
Here's the thing: if you're 18, then you can go into the drag show. If you're not, no. I'm not.
At 18, you can't even freaking drink a sip of alcohol.
Yeah, you're old enough to join the army, but you're not old enough to drink alcohol. That makes a lot of sense.
Have sex at 18.
Well,
at least in some states.
That doesn't really affect me because I don't drink alcohol, so I don't care. But I'll be honest, bro. I know people who aren't even 18 and still drink alcohol. They somehow get it. I don't know how. They somehow get it.
It's easy to get it if you really try. I don't think police officers are really gonna fucking press you on it. If I'm being honest.
No, the store clerk isn't really gonna press you on it unless.
No, he's not gonna fucking press you on it. He's not gonna care. But
It's like, bro. You're giving me money. Okay, take it. I don't care.
You've got to watch with some of that though. You really do have to watch.
Some of them.
There are people crapping down on that because, quite honestly, literally, if he sells it to someone under the age, in certain stances, they say basically the person that sold the alcohol could get fined, and the person that freaking took the possession of the alcohol could get fined.
Now,
fine as well.
Now, some store clerks actually care and ask the kids, and then you have to just walk out because it's
I don't blame them from doing it because I don't blame them for wanting to check people because quite honestly, it's the store that gets the fine and it's the employee that gets the fine. Right. Some of it in some circumstances, 10 grand. I haven't seen it happen, but it is something to watch if you work in that space. One of the reasons why I don't like working, why I don't work tills, I don't want that fucking responsibility hanging over my head. If I actually ID someone wrongly, or something like that, I just don't want to do work tills, and I don't blame myself from doing it because I don't trust myself enough for it. But yeah, So, which states do you think would become independent, basically join each other?
I think Texas would be one because it's big enough.
I think Texas and Florida.
Pretty much all the conservative states would join together, and all the.
I don't think all of them would. I think there are some that would. I've got like some fucking woke governor in charge. Would probably. There's a lot of them would probably side with Democrats. If I'm being honest. I think the main ones that would side with Texas or Florida, maybe Arkansas, Ohio.
Ohio's where I'm from.
And then there's Cascadia.
I'm not so sure about if Denver would actually. I'm not 100% sure if Denver would, and others, but I think a lot of the South would join. I don't think a lot of them would. I don't think all of them would, though. I think there are some that would probably side with New York.
Yeah, and then there'll be like the New England states, and I think Cascadia would be an interesting one for sure.
The White House, the DC. I think New York and New Jersey would form a state of their own country, and I'm sure a couple of ones that are next to that as well.
Yeah,
I think there's a lot of them that would probably side with the Democrats, and a lot of them would go Republican. The South, basically, most of the South would go with Texas and all that. But there are some I think there are some Democratic states that would probably go with Republicans with the South as well. Not all of them, and I think there are some Republican states that would go with the West, East, or the North.
Yeah.
I actually am wondering if they were to split in half,
Yeah.
If Texas, if half of it was to split in half, what do you think the odds are that half of like America joins with Canada?
Oh.
I think that there could be potential there. I mean,
yeah,
there probably could be potential there.
I mean, by the very, 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 very woke side of America. Because they would fit right in with Canada. And the policies of like seizing your own citizens' assets.
Of course.
At risk. Would you ever move to Canada?
No. I
know why. It's because of crypto. Canada banned crypto to some extent. That's why you wouldn't move there.
They want to ban everything. They want to ban guns. They want to ban guns in Canada. Like,
I mean, I can understand where Canada's coming from, but I don't think you should ban all guns. Maybe guns should be used in like
the reason why they want
in a dangerous situation.
Governments want to ban guns is because they know for a fact if you annoy people enough, they might even want to shoot back at you.
Oh yeah, that is pretty serious.
The only person that is the only get rid of guns if you're a pussy and you're scared to get shot at. If you do a good job, you're not going to get shot at.
I think guns should only be given to people who are working in dangerous jobs, like working as a police.
I believe guns should be. I believe every citizen should be allowed a gun, but they have to go through some cycle of They have to go through they have to take a mental test every year or something like that, or every couple of years.
And also, if someone uses someone else's gun, it is that gun's owner's problem for not keeping it out of harm's way.
I do think there should be. I do think if you don't have I do think you have to get them. The guns should be put in gun cabinets, and they should be specifically stored specifically correctly, and they need to be locked up so kids can't get into them.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But yeah, I think it's a fucking mistake that Britons gave up their fucking guns. We're defenseless.
Yeah.
So when the World Economic Forum comes for our arses, which they will.
Yeah, they should have done what Germany did with their gun laws.
We'll be fucked. We'll be their fucking patsies. The thing is, though, America is one of the only countries that can fight back against these fucks. They have weapons. We don't. And I think at some point there will be some people in America that will rise up against their government, like the founding fathers did, and take control. And then they will freaking dismantle America as it is and rebuild as a republic. I don't know when it'll happen, but I think there will be something like that. There will be people that will take charge.
But in a few years, that time will eventually come. Maybe not this year or the next.
It'll happen for Scotland. I think Britain will go for.
Oh yeah, Scotland. Yeah.
I think all civilizations or all countries will rise up against their governments and take control.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Don't know where, but I think that will eventually happen. Because when you get oppressed so much, there's only so much you can take until you want to fight back.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh yeah. No, I was just letting you guys talk. But
okay.
But yeah, you guys have really great points. It's like, I do agree that, like, the people in dangerous jobs should hold guns, but at the same time, I get where risk is coming from, where it's like, you should carry a gun.
I don't pretend. I used to be one of these people that said, but we should never hold guns. But the reason why I changed my stance on it is because I don't trust the government. They let a fucking spy balloon into your country.
I mean, but risk.
It's fuck all about it.
But risk. I trust the government. The government cares about me.
Do they fuck? All they want to do is rinse you like a fucking worm for your tax dollars.
I don't mind giving up my tax dollars. It's going to a good cause.
You're going to freaking. This is another thing that annoys me about America, and this is another thing that annoys me about freaking British government as well. Yeah, all these fucking woke governments, they're shoving all pensioners' tax money into fucking woke ESG friendly investments. It pisses me off. People's pension funds, old people's retirement funds, and pensions, they're shoving that shit into stupid ESG investments. For all we know, they could be fucking worthless. They're playing God with people's old people's money. Trump was one of the only people that partly banned the government, banned investors in like Wall Street from doing that, and Biden freaking reversed it. It was ridiculous, but yeah.
It's absolute madness.
And I know that Britain's doing it because I know for a fact they're doing it because we're almost as bad. Britain's almost as bad as America when it comes to having these woke infested twats in government.
Trump, wait, I'm sorry, I left for a minute. What did Trump ban?
People from ban, environmental social governments. Basically, these woke people that want to invest so much in invest in certain like left leaning investments and that, basically, how we all want to go into they all want us to go into renewable energies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically using people's pension money to basically do that. To help fund investments like that. When I quite honestly believe, no offense, but should they be playing God with people's money? Old people's money.
No.
I don't think they should. And I think no offense, I'm sure there's some investments that are going to be good like that, but quite honestly, a lot of them are not going to be that great. I think Tesla you're going to do okay with, but I wouldn't be investing in Ford or the other ones, or potentially BP and Chevron. No offense, but they're donezo. There'll be new people that'll come over and take over their industries. But yeah, what else do you want to dive into?
There is one.
I personally want to run for government, but to be honest with you, this part of me doesn't. But I feel like I'm probably going to have to at some point.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to stand up to these people.
Well, you said someday you want to run for government, but you're not sure if you want to?
I want to. Personally, I want to take a stand and help in some way. But personally, I'm not 100% sure. Do I really want all the harassment or the hate? Because I'm very divisive when it comes to politics. That I've seen. I take a very hard stance to the right. People would say I'm very white. People would probably, if I were to be a politician, people would say this guy's very right wing.
I feel like people would call me right wing too. Even though I'm not right or left.
I just have some very aggressive policies.
I have certain ideas that are right. I have certain ideas that are left.
There are some things I do think that maybe there are some things that I might get wrong, but Trump got a few shit wrong. Everybody gets things wrong, but
right, exactly.
I honestly do believe that we need to have some form of gods, and I do believe that we need to bring religion back into school. I'm not saying force it on them, but the school assemblies, right?
Right.
have some form, like every week, have some form of teaching of God.
Exactly.
Do they still do that anymore? With the whole thing where they teach people things about God, or is that all been gone?
I'm not gonna lie.
It can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they really do that in the schools. At least not that I know of. I'm not gonna lie.
I think they probably should bring that back in some aspect. I'm not saying like show all full propaganda about it, but they don't even have to just be one religion. It can be multiple religions. It can be one day you show you do stuff about Judaism. Second, you do something about India. You do.
I mean, they do. They do have separate schools for like a specific religion, though.
But I don't think we need like a specific religion thing. I'm saying like give people a point of view from multiple different religions. There's not just one religion. There's multiple.
We can also. I'll be honest. To fix this, to have this problem fixed, I feel like we can just have a class about it, about the teaching the different types of religions. I think that would be more. I think that would.
There are people that do talk about it, but.
I think just having like a class about it would be more valuable. It's like
I think in some schools we did have classes like that, but I'm not sure we still have to do that though.
Yeah, just teach the kids about this, like the different types of religions, and see whether.
This is Hinduism, and if there's a specific religion you want to learn about, that's fine. We can teach you about it.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
There's Buddhism, there's Judaism, I think there's a Jedi religion.
Jedi?
What?
Yeah, there's a Jedi religion. Look it up.
There's no what the
what?
That sounds extreme. That sounds made up by the woke agenda. I don't
No,
know.
I think it was made up before the.
Well, yeah. See, and we can teach a class about it and see where the kids align, and if they don't align with any of them. Okay, fine.
It's called Jediism or Jedism. It's a philosophy and some cases tongue-in-cheek joke religion, mainly based on the depiction of the Jedi characters in Star Wars media.
Okay.
Jediism attracted public attention in 2001 when the number of people recorded their religion as Jedi or national consensus.
Wait, so it's a religion about a Jedi?
No, it's a religion following the teachings of the Star Wars movies. Basically, what the Jedi in Star Wars preach.
That's not a real religion.
I think a lot of people would disagree, but
like what Jediism about Star Wars?
People are nerds. I'm sure there's a religion about freaking anime.
No.
Technically, all you need to do to have a religion is just have people that care about it passively.
Bro, that's not a religion. That's fandom. Yeah, that's not a religion. It's just fandom.
Well, technically, all you've got to do is class it as religion, and then get a certificate proving this is a religion. Then it's a religion. Like if we wanted to right now, if we had like tons of followers, we could technically create our own religion.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. No.
There's people that class. There's apparently a religion based on Trump, which I think is funny. But
that's fandom, not a religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi. I'd love to go there someday.
It's a good country.
Well, actually, the UAE is a good country. The Abu Dhabi is a good emirate.
Yeah, Dubai is a nice country. Has some very strict rules on romance in the public. You're not allowed to show any form of public affection, which is fine. Like nobody needs to see you fucking knacking it on or kissing someone in public. Also, like women, they don't have to cover up, but just don't wear anything too revealing, like like a Hooters outfit or some of the outfits you would see in the West, like with like tank tops and that. I don't think
keep it civilized.
Keep it civilized.
Yeah.
If you wear like a black top or something like that and some shorts, you'll be fine. But
wait, what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about like in Dubai, basically, where you've got to where it's not really acceptable for women to wear such and such clothing, like be too revealing.
Oh yeah,
and not showing any form of public affection.
One of my sister's friends said like she wouldn't want to go to Dubai because of that reason or something. And I'm like, really?
They're not that fucking serious. All you've got to do is just don't wear something that's going to make your fucking chest stand out.
Right.
Just be normal. Just wear a black top or something like that and some jeans.
It's like I'm not gonna lie.
Just not too fucking low down jeans, but don't wear it from like Jesus to reveal it.
It's like, here's the thing: as much as I would love to see like a girl show skin, I would respect her more if she didn't, especially if she was my girl.
Yeah,
she ain't my girl.
I mean, if you're not my girl, then go off. But like
go for the streets.
If you're for the streets. You're
for the streets.
You're for recreational use only. But yeah.
Recreational use.
Yeah. But it's like, if you're my girl, and like, but if you're not showing that much, I mean, if you're not showing much, then okay, you could be my girl.
That's fine. Means that you respect your body and respect your.
Right. I mean, like, look, if you wear a crop top, fine. It's just
all right. Yeah, fair enough.
Just don't be. I wouldn't wear it in Dubai, but you wear it in New York, fine.
No, I mean, like, look, if you wear really short shorts, no.
In Dubai on a crop top, I think there will be some Arabic people that will give you the look.
Right. I mean, like, look, if you're gonna wear short shorts, fine. Just like make them like, make sure they go down to your thighs or something, bro. Come on now. Like, no one needs to see your entire rear end, but me. I'm your man.
But me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sound controlling, but it's true.
The thing about Dubai is, like, the prince can walk about. You can walk about with a fucking Rolex, and that, and no one will give two fucks. The prince in Dubai, the prince and some of the Saudi royals, they go to the malls all the time, and nobody gives a fuck. They're just treated like average citizens.
Yeah.
True, maybe if Biden did that, people.
No way, fuck he can. He's too much of a pussy. But yeah, the Dubai people, they love the royal family. Dubai people say that Dubai is a shit place. No, it's great.
It's a good place. Yeah,
it's safe.
I mean, they do. I think they say that for other reasons. I'm not really sure what the reasons are, but I think they say that for other
reasons. Because they complained about a journalist or something like that. But who cares? It's a journalist.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm not gonna lie, bro. As long as they're not playing Sam Smith's unholy song, fine. And
no, they're not. I don't think they do that. But I think it's mainly just like what they complain about. What the West complain about is the fact that they maybe have some different standard and on slavery and all that.
Oh, what's their stance on it?
I think they sometimes use it for building stadiums and that, but cares? It's illegal and they're getting a wage. It's no different from us I work at a 9-to-5 job, in my opinion.
I mean, working is modern day slavery. So and we have no choice but to choose to do that. Actually, no, we have a choice, but we'll be homeless if we
be homeless. So practically slavery,
right? I mean, we could probably.
The fact is, people say, "Oh, but this is not working a job's not slavery." Really? So if I were to magically quit my job, I would be out on a thing. I'd be homeless. So that's not slavery.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
No, it's not.
Sounds like slavery.
No, it's not slavery. It's just life.
Yeah, your life working hard for no extra pay.
I've got.
Way.
I'm hoping to start collecting tons of dividends soon. Dividends every couple months.
Well, see, I'm Joe Biden, man, and I just go to an island.
Did he even go to the island? That island.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna build a beautiful, beautiful wall. It's gonna be a great wall. No one's gonna cross it.
I'm told that my audience loves me.
What happened?
I'm gonna build a wall. A beautiful wall. I'm gonna
build a beautiful wall.
Don't let
that be gorgeous.
Don't let that racist build a wall.
It's gonna be fabulous. It's gonna be gorgeous.
I love the Mexicans.
I don't care what everyone has to say. Don't keep all the Mexicans out.
I love all
Donald Trump.
They're gonna be future Democratic voters.
I love the Mexicans.
Why do you love Mexicans, Joel?
Yeah, because they make really great food.
Build in America.
What
these Mexicans
build in America.
If these Mexicans gonna come to America, they gotta get jobs like the rest of us.
I mean,
it's America. We all have to work hard,
I'm Joe Biden.
Gotta do what you can. It all makes sense.
I'm very inclusive. It's like, yeah.
Shut up, Sleepy Joe. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
No, you don't know what you're talking about, Joe.
You're
I'm
wrong.
running for president. I'm running for president. Donald Trump,
Fake news,
2024.
No. You're racist. You're racist. You know, we all know this.
You're fake news.
Now, Joe.
You're fake news.
Well, there's nothing fake about me. You know, I'm a real person. You know.
What about Gazprom? What about your son Hunter Biden?
You know, Hunter is a good boy. You know.
No, he's not.
Really?
He's just like you. Your whole family is a bunch of criminals.
You know, Hunter is a
You must
good
be
boy.
sent to Mexico to look at all the other Mexicans. If you're not going to find a job or whatever.
You know, I remember me and Hunter used to take showers together, man. You know, it was great. You know.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Well, that was your sister. I thought that was
I'm
your
not gonna
daughter.
lie. That's kind of weird, man.
I thought that was your daughter, Joe. I thought you did 2 hours with your own daughter.
Oh,
Oh
no.
yes, sweet home Alabama.
I said I used
Sweet
to
home
take
Alabama.
No, I said I used to take showers with my wife.
No, listen here,
No, you
folks.
just-
We got like 2 more minutes before we move on to the next guest. Okay, feels good.
We will make woke is where woke goes to die.
The woman's
guys,
gonna stop. You know, he's gonna be absolutely tremendous. You know.
Guys,
I don't know what's going.
I have an announcement, guys.
What? You're gonna tell us you're pregnant?
Oh, that should be great.
What the? No, I am even better. I am woke.
Wow, what a great way to end the episode. Great work, Eric. You work on the answer.
No, and I believe that I can get pregnant as a man. You know, I believe that I can have periods like a woman.
Really now?
Come on, Eric. Come on. Get real, okay?
No. I am super.
Are you gonna seriously end the episode like this? For real?
Damn.
Are you gonna end the episode like this, Eric? Like, come on. Get real, okay?
I honestly didn't think Sleepy Joe would come out like this. He's woke and he thinks he can get pregnant.
Listen, I understand. You're special, okay? But you're gonna need a real man, a real leader to do the job for American president. Donald Trump, 2024. That's all I'm gonna say.
And that's why you should vote.
This is why you should vote Trump, kids.
Exactly.
Trump 2024. Here we come.
Doesn't matter what other people say. I know exactly. I have a vision. I have a beautiful big wall.
First of all,
that is all.
I'm going to make it so there's only 2 genders, male and female. I'm going to sign a digital bill of acts, a digital bill of rights that will basically say that you'll be allowed to digital due process. So the FBI, the DOJ, or any federal American authority cannot prosecute their own civilians or go after them online.
All right.
Interesting. All right then.
I think we can end the episode there. This was pretty.
Yeah,
we
will.
You know, yeah.
Trump 2024.
Yep, sounds good to
Here we
me.
come.
And until next time, stay tuned for more.